You got it.
Yeah,
Way to go.
these are amazing too. They're on that side of the house.
Okay, so when I come out there,
Yeah.
thanks for the tip. Hey guys, Kim here, coming at you from Newport Beach, California. I'm super excited to be here for this weekend. It's like some mainly fun sort of business trip. Actually, it's a really unbelievable place currently. I'm not sure if you can like see any of this around, but like the street here is like so pretty, and it's just like right on the water. Just there is like the water. So it's a pretty unbelievable place that we were able to get for the weekend, which is really exciting. So I feel like this is probably not the best lighting for a video, but I really just wanted to do it on the patio, in the sun, in Newport Beach, on like a Sunday afternoon. So, you know, even though it's a little washed out, it's okay. Here we are. And so I'm here with one of my employees for the weekend, and just like where he's coming from really reminds me of where I've been, right? Like, you know, he's in his early 20s and he's, I'm sure, going to do unbelievable things in business, very driven person, but really hasn't experienced like a ton of stuff, right? So it's his first time to California. It's his first time like with this and with that, and it's really exciting because I was the exact same way in my early 20s. Like my first trip to California was a business trip, and you know, just a zillion firsts since then, with immersing myself in my company and taking advantage of every opportunity. And so I kind of wanted to run this video on like that, on how imperative it is to just like take advantage of every opportunity and travel in order to really make yourself like so much more well-rounded. Like I feel like so much of my business knowledge has come from travel, just having been to so many different areas. I mean, mostly in the US, although I've traveled a lot internationally as well. It really gives you so much of a perspective of just like different types of people, different types of cultures. And I think, you know, going toe to toe, you know, in business sometimes with somebody who is well-traveled, it gives you a lot of confidence. Like it develops you as a person, you know? So I just kind of wanted to like run this to say that if you're somebody, I mean, whether you're later in life too, same thing, but especially if you're earlier in life, if you're graduated from college, if you're in your 20s, if you're just like on like the earlier part of your career, to not take advantage of every opportunity to like travel somewhere, go somewhere, move somewhere, I think you'd be absolutely crazy. You know, so I've lived in New York, I've lived in Denver, I've lived in San Diego, I've lived in Chicago, and living in those different places and traveling to, you know, obviously many, many more, it's given me that perspective where I can relate and connect to different types of people because I'm really familiar with where they're from, or I'm really familiar with, you know, the area when we end up traveling together, whatever it is. So I know though, because from people that I've interviewed, from people that I've worked with, like it's really common sometimes for people to be like, I just don't know if it seems kind of scary to move there or to go there or to, right? And like, I just think that that's like our like own insecurities, our self-doubt creeping up, and just telling ourselves, be comfortable, stay comfortable. And I just want to send the message home, like, don't stay comfortable. Like, please, whatever you can do to get outside of your comfort zone, travel, go somewhere, move somewhere, take a new opportunity, you know, whatever it is, like get outside of your comfort zone, because you will see so much more as you do so. You will grow so much more as a person. And as I'm traveling today versus 10 years ago, and I see the difference between traveling today and the experience that I can draw upon versus 10 years ago, I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that in the last 10 years, I've lived in 4 different cities. I'm so glad, and in the last 10 years, I can genuinely say that pretty much every opportunity that somebody's like dumped in my lap, and of course, obviously, I have to feel good about them or whatever, but I've pretty much said yes to them. And as a result, I just feel so much more seasoned when it comes to doing business on location, or, you know, whatever that speaking opportunity is, or networking opportunity, right? So I just wanted to drive home that message. I think that, you know, I could have made a lot of different decisions throughout my 20s of like, yeah, that just doesn't seem as comfortable. You know, it would have been easy to not face change And like sometimes change is exactly what you need to face in order to grow as a person, grow in your opportunity, like grow, like move forward, right? So I just wanted to send that message home. Everybody have an awesome day. I hope that you're experiencing a day as beautiful as this. We'll see you on the beach.